coax anybody to come in here. Whoa. Windy Rez. Little kicking up. Hey, what's up? Hey, if I got the Mad Catter in here, then I'm a success today. That's all I'm saying. Got some major wind gusts going on here. I'd love for you to tell me how bad it sounds. I broke out the dead kitty microphone. Looks like we got some action on rod number 1 here. Something might be getting serious. Come on, fishy, fishy. Oh, thank you. That makes it feel better. Kevin had told me how to angle this thing from the wind and see what's what. We definitely had some hits on this first rod, though. 1, 2, 3. Might be a crazy little hungry channel cat out there. Maybe a drum, but I don't know. They said that the sun's gonna go down in an hour and 20 minutes, so I figured give it a shot. Lauren's not feeling well, so she's at home. Very disappointed that she is not able to come fishing. Yeah, it's actually pretty nice. I agree with you. If the wind were down a little bit, I'd have still brought her out with me, but yeah, she mentioned she's got feeling a little warm and her ear hurts a little bit, so I figured I better keep her out of this wind. I get sick every now and then, but not a lot, so let's see if we can find a catfish or a carp to come play. It being a little windier, I brought some longer rods, so get that out there a little bit. You see that? You see that on one? I guess I never really look at the settings or anything. I don't know if it's too late for that now or what, but we may have hooked up on this first rod and the fish may be very little and it may only go just a little bit and then stop because it's stuck. wiper. Well, hey, that makes this a fishing video. How about that? Sorry if my head's in the way. Oh, looks like I got some action on rod too. Lassoed him. Hold on, bitch. I'll get you out of there. Oh, lasso. Yes. Get you out of that lasso. Oh, look at that. Threw the hook real quick. Don't stick me. All right. Now we got a wiper and we got a little channel cat. All right. I can't remember the last time I caught 2 fish. I was messing around trying to get that first rod back in the water. You're probably laughing at me, yelling at me, saying, "Get the second rod." Right, get this back in, then I'll sit back down and pump. Well, there we go. A couple fish even. No doubt. No doubt. Who's this guy on the screen who actually caught 2 fish? We had some heavy rain on Friday all day, Saturday morning, and then, I don't know, maybe about 10 or 11 a.m. yesterday morning, it finally quit. Lauren wanted to go fishing. I wanted to watch the Hawkeye football game. She ended up going shopping with her mom, and maybe that was after. Anyway, we had to go to see a play yesterday at the Civic Center downtown. We got to see Winnie the Pooh. It was fantastic, mainly because it was free. The school district gave out a code for free tickets. So, yeah, Tom, she told me not to mess this up. I think she'd be pretty proud to know that I caught 2 fish, and then she'll be pretty bummed out that she couldn't come with me. But she's running a low-grade fever, and she said that one of her ears felt like it was stuffed up or something. So she is home, staying warm, and we've wanted to go fishing every single good day that there is, because, you know, pretty soon we're going to be facing winter. And I've been working so many hours. I hadn't gotten home when the sun was up most of the nights, so we wanted to fish this weekend, and she's not able to be with me, so that kind of sucks, but also feels pretty good having some of y'all checking this out. So at least I'm fishing with somebody. And yeah, Leia had a little low-grade fever as well. I feel fine. I mean, normal anyway. Can't really ever say that I feel 100%, you know, but 45 is a little different than 20. I can tell you that much. And my mom says not to complain because 55 feels different, and 60, 65, 70. So I just hope to make it that long. So, but we're gonna fish along the way. Hello, Melissa. Yeah, you finally got out and got some fishing done, Lee. Awesome. Love it. Love it. Catch a big blue cat and name it Mikey. That's all I'm gonna say. Or catch a big striper and name it Mikey. Since we had so much rain the last couple days, I figured I'd probably just stick with night crawlers and just hope that anything would pick it up. And so far, hey, a little wiper and a little channel cat. So that's not bad. It says I've only been live for 14 minutes. Heck, I've gone 4 or 5 hours before and never caught a fish. So hey, this is a pretty good deal. Got a dude up here in his bathing shorts picking up rocks or something. Hopefully he doesn't come down here for the camera, but he may. I don't know what it is. I like those little wipers. They're pretty cool. What's up, Paul Boyd? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you had already caught a fish and named him after me or not, Lee, but I hope so, because Michael is such a beautiful name. I can't deny that I may have caught a bullhead and named him after you, or named him after your honor anyway, because calling a fish Leroy is just so much fun. catch a fish, name him Butch, name him Leroy, name him Bad Leroy Brown, whatever, you know. Name him Ed and call him Too Tall, whatever. We have some fun. Yeah, Tom. We got to get you on that carp. Any fish that big, you just have to make his acquaintance. That's just all I'm saying. It's just on the to-do list. Doesn't have to be done right away. It can be on the to-do list for a little while. Yeah, I think you said it's 57 degrees. Something like we're going to have gusts up to like 20 or 24 miles an hour. I believe it. It's not really letting off much. I thought it was supposed to be like 10 to 14 miles an hour with gusts. Hadn't really stopped, so I hope the sound's still hanging in there and doing all right. Got the dead cat on. It actually blew the dead cat off the little Rode mic to start off with, but you know, undoubtedly I didn't have that set up properly because I hadn't done this in a while. Been a couple weekends since we were, or no, I don't know, we might have been on stand day last weekend. Yeah. Not the whole time though, because again, it's starting to get cold in Iowa. I thought, should I try to fish or should I see if Kristen would let me take Lauren to Bass Pro Shops? And we'd already been to Sam's Club and Walmart today, so in Walmart she picked out some lures. I have absolutely no problem going fishing with the hopes of catching bass if there's a kid involved. Oh yeah? Well, I hope you're feeling better soon too, Tom. Yeah, it's that time of year. A little bit of this, a little bit of that gets out there, gets into the school systems and goes around and attaches itself to all the kids, you know. Like a pre-flu season, so to speak. Don't think we've had any action on the third rod over there. Might have to reel that in and move it, since both the other ones have already caught fish. I love those sweeper K style hooks. Also a little bit thinner of metal, so I feel like whatever touches them usually punctures. Now, of course, I don't catch monsters like some of y'all do, but oh yeah, that's a nice one. He was probably a lot of fun in the cast net too. All lively and such, eating up all the shad you're trying to get. I haven't caught anything big in a cast net yet. Not like that. But usually where I'm throwing, the only thing that's going to be in there are going to be shiners or shad or quillback suckers or something. Yeah, I got a funny thing to say about that. Everybody always says to take a little bit of that local honey and that'll help you. But I'm allergic to bee stings, so I will not support their evil empire. About the only thing that I'll touch that says honey is honey mustard. And that's just because I like to party. When I have my chicken strips, I like to party with some honey mustard. Ranch or some Cajun ranch, something like that. That Popeyes Louisiana chicken has that blackened ranch. That's some good stuff. It's been a little while since I caught a carp on this part of the beach too. I'd get them way down there, way down there. Used to be about all you ever would catch on this portion of the beach. On this portion of the beach would be carp, and then you'd catch some random catfish. But now it seems like there's more channel cats here. I don't mind that at all. For any of the gear junkies out there, these are 9.5-foot whisker seekers. Spinning model, only comes in a heavy action. But when you're dealing with some wind, it's not a bad thing to have a sturdy rod that won't get beat up and pushed around all over the place. I was looking for my Uncle Lou rods and they were kind of buried behind some other stuff. So I'm like, well, I only got an hour and a half, so I better just get on getting on. Got to get my Uncle Lou rods out though, because I don't want him to think that I'm not using them. It's that time of year up here where I start putting some equipment away, narrowing it down, but we've been throwing so many lures for bluegills, and Lauren's been throwing crankbaits and spinner baits and inline spinners for bass and bluegill. A couple of weeks ago, I took her to a pond, my buddy's pond. She tried 6 different lures and she caught fish on 4 of them, so she was pretty happy. Gonna have to do that again. Deer hunting season started, so we had to stay away. They were trying to get some deer off the property, so now we got a big buck last week sometime, so I'll have to go ask him. Maybe I can take Lauren fishing there next week. The pond by our house is just not very productive. And honestly, I'm starting to believe that there's no bass in it at all. So yeah, I'm gonna move that third rod. It hasn't gotten any action, and both the other ones have caught fish, so. I don't know, that's kind of a weird thing, but sometimes I get to fish with 3 rods, so sometimes I just hope that I catch one on each one of them, you know? Kind of like an internal, not so doable goal, but sometimes it actually happens. Hey, one of y'all push over the camera? Yeah? Yeah, who was it? Brian or Lee? Two biggest troublemakers in here. Yep. Guess it makes sense why there was no bites on that line. It was snagged up. Oh well. You lose one, you rig one. That's the rules. Oh, the dead cat was pushed around again too. Probably from the fall. Yep, you lose one, you rig one. Yeah, that's awesome, Tom. That's what I'm talking about. You take rods, you catch fish on them. That's a good deal. Hey, who won stand day today? I missed it. I went to do my shopping during that hour. Whoa. Look at that mean little guy trying to take that rod. Woo, he's just a little dude, but he's pure mean. Love it. You see that little guy try to take that big old rod in the water? He almost did it too. They're fast. He was running towards me. That's why I was trying to catch up with him. Yeah, those wipers don't play. Well, they kind of play, but they play to win. Woo, man. Gotta love a nice mean fish. Here I was just trying to tie a swivel onto my line that I broke. He wasn't playing around. Yeah, no doubt. That's what I need. We have the hybrids here, so they don't get nearly that big. But in the river system, I think they'll go maybe 15 pounds. So that'd be fun. I caught one in a lake just north of here a few minutes earlier this year that was just a little bit under 6. Man, that thing beat me up. Then it bit my thumb twice. He was all sorts of evil. I loved him too. I dropped my 3-way swivel with my big old snap on it. I don't see it anywhere. Probably fell into this bag. Well, that's just awesome. What a blessing. I was hoping that I might be blessed by a few of those, and there we are. Blessed with some good friends to come on into the chat and fish with me. And blessed with a nice, mean fish. There must be a gang of them out there too, because these two lines aren't anywhere near each other. Keep thinking that this rod one's got something going on, but I think it's just how it's hitting, how the waves are hitting it. All right, let's get a sinker. Uh-oh. You see that on rod 2? I saw a little bouncy. Holy cow, the wind actually died down for a little bit. Thank you, Lord. We'll leave them out for just a little bit. Then we'll see. Then we shall see. Been a good 45 minutes though. 2 wipers and a channel cat. Man, I'm still impressed with how that wiper picked that end of that heavy rod up off the ground. That was nice. We salute you, angry little evil striped fish. Sun's supposed to go down in 38 minutes. And I don't know what my family's gonna eat for dinner. But here we are, fishing nonetheless. I mean, it's awesome because we caught fish. We just need to catch a fish on that third rod, and then everything will be everything. If we could catch a carp, that would probably be every species that I would have expected to catch here. A wiper, a catfish, and a carp. That being said, I'm totally good with just catching wipers. I mean, a bigger channel cat would be nice, but it is what it is. Beggars can't be choosers, and I'm definitely begging tonight. Yeah, I don't know about Happy Meals. It's kind of hard to go down to the McDonald's when I got to pass Popeye's Chicken and KFC to get to it. Got to pass Taco John's too, so it's kind of hard to pass all those up and end up with a Happy Meal. Sometimes that's what they want, yeah. Gonna say I was trying to keep the sun out of it, but the sun is setting right there. You want that in the shot or you want it out of the shot? Does it bother you having it in the shot? Or do you think that looks okay? Yeah, you know, Tom, I kind of was a hero earlier today. Kristen said she wanted mozzarella cheese sticks for breakfast since she noticed that I had purchased an air fryer. That thing's pretty cool. I mean, I know I've only used it once, so I know that I don't know what I don't know. But that was pretty cool. At least that one time it worked. Come on, let's get one more fish. We got 30 minutes. Avid had a lady angler tournament today too. Does anyone know who won it? What's up, Chad? What's up, David? I've actually caught fish on this live. I know. It's hard to believe. But we have caught 2 wipers and a little channel cat, which I don't know if I actually hooked the channel cat. Oh, little activity on rod 2 there. I don't know if I actually hooked the channel cat or if I just lassoed him. But he made it all the way to the bank, so I'm calling it a catch. irregardless of the tactic utilized. Oh yeah, I heard that some ovens were coming with that feature now. I heard some microwaves have that feature now as well, an air frying. But then, what would you need a microwave for? I just don't understand. But I also didn't look it up, so it's hearsay. Hearsay as of now. Come on, fish. Where you go? We still got some worms out there for you. Oh, you got me on that one, Tom. Popcorn, microwave popcorn. You're absolutely right. I bet the air fryer would probably pop that same bag too. I just wouldn't know what temperature to set it at. Might be a little on the crispy side. Well, I think I should reel in rod one and move it, since nothing's doing. Hopefully when I'm messing with that, rod two will take off. What do you think? It's possible. Maybe not likely, but it's possible. Come on, fish, we're running out of time. Look at that. 10 people, 14 thumbs up, and 3 fish. 3 fish. I don't know. It's probably in like the first half hour or so. Not much activity since then. I snagged up, broke off, was fixing my rod. Getting it re-rigged when the third fish took off. Tried to steal this big old rod. Chad, you guys back home? Chad was catching the fishes down in Alabama, I think. Hanging out with Doc Lang. I thought I heard somebody say that Doc Lang had caught like, I don't know, like 15 or more fish this year, like over 60 or 70 pounds or something. That's crazy. That's what it means to be like retired, man. Live on the lake. Catch those fish all the time. That's awesome. I don't even need that much weight. I just want to fish that much. Yeah, I could definitely say using these other rod holders really doesn't show like the takedown or anything like that, like the other rod holders does, but as windy as it is, I didn't want the rods being straight up in the air as much. Having targeted catfish more over the last couple years, I would definitely say that having the rod up in the air and letting it set the hook on those jaws is a very effective way. Letting that rod load up. And having fished for carp for so many years, I can definitely understand why this way is probably not optimal for carp fishing, because you definitely want that rod tip down so that way they can just take off. Have your drag set a little bit looser just because of the differences of their mouths. But man, in between works for both fish. But yeah, I don't think it's optimal. You can also use the other rod holders in a tipped forward, similar to this angle. I just chose not to because these longer rods have longer butts, and sometimes those other rod holders are harder for me to get into the ground. These are real easy. So it was just kind of a take it, go with it kind of thing. Oh yeah. I was trying to figure out if it was the Mexicat's birthday or if I've already missed it. I think I don't know why. I thought it was tomorrow. But we have the Mexicat's birthday, our friend Chris's birthday, the Mexicat's ex-wife's birthday, all within a week. So I will say that I have oftentimes been confused over the last 30 plus years as to which day is which. I thought there was another friend who had a birthday in this time too. It might be our cousin James. Mexicats today? Oh man, aren't I just a piece of crap then? I was even texting with him and he said his mom wanted to take him to dinner. It's like, yeah man, keep your mom happy. I'm really glad though that I didn't text what I was gonna say. I was like, yeah man, let her take you to dinner. Your birthday's sometime soon, isn't it? And it's today. Wow. Yeah, Quentin's is coming up too. He's like, I think he's gonna be 12. Yeah, because I think Stella's 10. I think Maddie's next birthday, she's going to be 30, Dad. Think so. Because he had almost 20 years in between his oldest and his youngest. Come on, fish. 15 minutes and we're packing up. Come on, fish, give us something. Yeah, Dad, you made it to the 7-0. That's something. Yeah, I was looking online. Kristen had mentioned that co-owner of Joe Gibbs Racing is Coy Gibbs. Ooh, first rod, first rod, first rod. Come on, fish. Commit, baby. Take it. Take it, take it. That Coy Gibbs had passed away in his sleep last night at 49, and his son had just won the Xfinity Series Championship yesterday. Passed away in his sleep, 49, man. That's too young. Way too young. Come on, Rod 1. I see you. I see you. Come on. Commit. Commit. Take it. Go just a little bit further. And that Whisker Seeker 6/0 Sweeper K hook will do what it is made to do. I don't know why, but man, I just love these hooks. We should do a show on hooks because there are so many out there and everybody loves different ones, but it's just really good to get that sort of information from people, to get that level of understanding, you know, as to what and why and how. And people always argue what's the most important piece of equipment. But we all know if you don't trust a hook or if you don't believe in a hook, you just aren't the same. You aren't a confident angler. You know, we can use different kinds of line. We can use different reels. We can use different rods. But man, that hook, you got to be confident in that hook. And don't get me wrong, I'm confident in a lot of hooks, but man, I love this hook. Yeah, I can't believe he didn't take it. Come on, fishy. Come on now. Stop hating and start participating. Jump on that hook. Maybe. I saw that. Man, it might be hooked. It might just be like not willing to go very far again. Could be one of those little ones. That's all right. Little fish count. Especially in a numbers tournament. I mean, it's only got a 2-ounce sinker on it. So really, any fish could push that around rather well. And there, still doing some? No, that might have been a wave. I don't know, since we're so close to the end, I'm still going with the patient approach. That sun is going down. course, being the battery guy, I didn't bring a battery. I don't have any lights. I don't even think I have a headlamp. But parked real close because this is a real easy spot. Figured I would just try to maximize the fishing experience and maybe get the chance to provide everybody a real nice little sunset scenery. Showed you an Iowa channel cat and 2 fine little Iowa wipers. Yep, from my perspective, the sun is like half covered now. Almost to that point where it's just a little bit easier for me to see, which is nice. But I'd really like to see a fish hit this line. Come on now. Some people walking by here. Man, I don't know if that sun's gonna make it to 5:09. It might be down in the next minute or two. It's like those minutes where I don't need sunglasses, but if I take them off, then I won't be able to see that line at all. Yeah, I hope Trish will make the trip to Louisville. She said that, it's very much weather dependent. She was not happy with us driving through a snowstorm to get there. Rain, snow, little freezing rain, then a bunch of snow, then a bunch of rain. Then we got there. I didn't like it too much either, but hey, had to get there. Had to get there, so I hope so. Yeah, it was not fun. I do think that I will probably have put new tires on the truck before that trip happens, though. So that will definitely make me feel better. If you got to dance through the winter, at least you can dance on some new shoes. Well, I think I'm going to start, or she may call me and say that they just decided to go with some shells and cheese or mac and cheese or something. Hopefully. Otherwise, Louisiana Popeyes, Louisiana Kitchen's looking like a pretty good option to me. Whoa, Rod 3 got hit by something. Did you see that? That tip was bouncing. And just like that, we're not going anywhere. Just makes you want to be like a kid where you like stand there by the rod and then the other rod moves and you go run over to the other rod and you're standing by that rod, then the other rod it moves again, then you go back to the other rod. You do that little shuffle. Yep, they took all the night crawler off of this one. It's slacked up and it's gone. That far rod, I saw it slack up and then it kind of took that line back. So definitely something's going on there. Felt it chomp on it there right at the end. But yeah, it was bringing it back in. Little drop back bite action. Well, I guess I'm gonna reel this last one in, and that'll be the end. We had a chance there. 1 and 3 both had some awkward little hits, but I guess I ended up with 3 fish. Call it at that. Yeah, it's a nice little sunset. Yeah, Uncle Jeep, I can't talk about carp fishing because I haven't caught any lately. But hopefully I'll get back on them. I definitely was catching them further north. So I just feel like they moved up there or something, or I don't know. I don't catch that many on this spot. Smaller ones from time to time, but no bigger ones anymore. So I was scouting out a couple other little locations not too far north of here, but I hadn't actually committed to trying them for any amount of time yet. But I definitely think that's on my agenda here pretty quick if I get another decent day. As it's nice to have this easy place to park right here, 50 feet behind me. But the other spot's not too far of a walk anyway, so we can do it. We can do it. So anyway, hey, thanks for coming along, y'all. Appreciated it. Very much happy that I got to chat with some of you for a while and show you a couple fish. So we will catch you hopefully pretty soon, but maybe we can try for this weekend. Hopefully everybody else is feeling better and the weather's still warm enough. It's almost like ready to get some gloves or something, just some little gloves, to hang on there, But anyway, we will catch you on the next one.